Listen, dude, I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? We'll see. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition, bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh, bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
God. My nigga.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
For how you black queens are raising these girls. Let's give it up.
Let's give it up.
Let's give it up.
Let's give it up.
You guys are raising them with no dignity, a sense of entitlement that they should not have. And on top of that, the rudeness level that you are raising these young girls with is honestly disgusting.
Not gonna cap that caught me off guard, but I want to see what she's talking about.
It was a gift exchange at school for my 11-year-old son who's in 6th grade. Right? So we had to sign a paper. You signed the paper and said, hey, yeah, my daughter wants to participate. We're going to do a gift exchange, $25 maximum, whatever, right? So my son gets the Roblox. I should have known something was up. We're going to call the girl P. P's thing said she likes baddies. Yeah, she likes baddies. That's her favorite show. She's like 11 or 12 in 6th grade, but her favorite show is Baddies. That to me should have rang a bell. We should have been like, no, we're not participating. But I said, hey, you know what? Let's give it a go, right?
If you know Baddies, I think that was set up to just destroy the mindset of a generation.
My son really wanted to participate. Let's do it. So we go. I'm like, hey, here's a $25 Roblox gift card that she asked for. Here you go. She asked for clothes. She asked for shoes. This girl asked for a lot of stuff. I'm like, hey, the budget's 25. Like, I don't. I'm sorry your parents don't give you clothes and shoes, but asking another kid's parents to buy you clothes and shoes during a gift exchange is kind of like, girl, like, what are you thinking? Anyways.
What she thinking is, if you broke, just say that. Come on now. That's what they say on Baddies.
So the days are getting closer. My son's like, hey, like, I noticed that my gift, wasn't under the tree. I said, hey, maybe her parents are waiting to the last day. Last day of the exchange comes. My son's gift is still not under the tree. I said, hey, you know what? Maybe she's going to bring it the day of, right? The day of shows up. My son gives the girl her gift. And so my son says, hey, where's my gift? She goes, I didn't get you a gift because I don't have to. My son says, but it was a gift exchange. She goes, I don't care what it was. And she takes the gift card and walks away.
Why would a girl get a boy a gift? Come on now. The boy was supposed to get something for the girl. That's what all the girls say.
Mind you, P is black and she wears lace front wigs. And again, her favorite show is Baddies. So at this point, my son's like, whatever, bro. So I'm like, It's not whatever. First off, it's not the point that it was $25. That's neither here nor there. It's the point of her level of entitlement and the fact that she's a scammer at the age of 11 or 12 years old. Over here, Scammy, she knew she was not going to get a gift. Her parents knew she was not going to give him a gift. And so it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, what was the point of this? For a $25 gift card and to make someone feel what? What did you want him to feel about himself?
Like a provider at 11 years old? I don't know why she would want that.
You know what I mean? And so I go down to the school because I'm like, absolutely not. I say, call her mama and tell her to come up here because we need to know if her mom actually got him a gift or not. The mom was like, well, I didn't know. I forgot. Mind you, mama in bonnet and pajamas. Daughter must have been wearing a lace front that belongs to her and the mama because the mama had a bonnet on her head. Her hair wasn't done at all. And she's like, I don't know. I mean, you know, we was talking about the gift exchange.
That lady was expecting you to have baddies in real life. She was ready for her 15 minutes of fame.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you okay, ma'am? I'm like, you don't have to get loud. We're just asking for the gift card back. She's like, oh, it's just a funky ass little $25. It's not even that serious. Okay, well, give us the gift card back. She's like, well, my daughter already put it on her account. Okay, well, give me $25. And she, I don't have to pay. I said, you know what? At the end of the day, baby, you're right. You guys needed more than us. You go to keep. We don't need nothing, baby. We balling. She's like, we balling over here, baby. We got money. We got racks, baby. You don't even know. My baby got Jordans. My baby. I'm like, okay, my son owns an acre of land and a home, so he has a trust fund. So what are we really comparing here?
She said acre of land and a trust fund. Oh, snap. She's setting that boy up for greatness.
You know what I mean? And that was her mindset to bring up that her baby has Jordans. I don't care. I said, you know what? You're right. You guys go ahead and have fun. I said, little mama, you enjoy the gift card. I have a Merry Christmas. I took my son. I said, you know what? You handled that very well. He was like, you know what, mom? Like, I'm not into drama. I'm just not into it. I said, I understand, baby. So I took him to the store. I got him a $25 Roblox gift card, and we went home. That was it. But at the end of the day, like I told the teacher, I said, you were supposed to be monitoring the situation. I said, when you noticed that the deadline had passed and she had not brought a gift, you could have saved everybody some drama and some trouble by saying, hey, P, you don't have your gift, so we're going to rearrange the gift exchange because you don't have your gift.
100%. I blame the adult inside of the situation. 100%.
You know what I mean? So instead of putting my son in a position and me in a position where we had to confront somebody over a $25 gift, you know what I mean? So again, it's just like I said, like the little girl, for her to just have that sense of entitlement, that sense of I don't give a F at this age is kind of crazy. Like, how bold are you?
She is a reflection of her mother, and her mother already showed you she don't care. So she wouldn't
What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. I do thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. So I see, okay, now the topic of tonight, and I do apologize, I was just waiting for a few people to come back in so we could all get started. You know, ain't no point of bringing up all the talking points to everybody in here, you dig? Matter of fact, it looks like some people dropped off. And that's okay. And that's all right.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
You know what? I must say, everybody must have covered this topic already. You know, of course, y'all know your boy, yours truly, Cali West, was one of the first ones to cover this here in this space. But that's okay. That's all right, because we're here to talk about another aspect about it. You feel me? This is I'm trying to make a little bit more green content. And we're going to talk about how social media prevent women from hiding cheating. Yes, sir.
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Pro says salute. He also says after pill after dark. And then he also says like, share, and subscribe. Cash App, $ Cali West 1. And he can also hit me up at x.com/Cali West Miami. I appreciate you, my G.
My nigga.
So I do appreciate everybody checking in. Now, with that being said, so yeah, now we all know, especially anyone who grew up in a predominantly Black neighborhood, we done heard all the excuses before. When we ask, where's the father? We tend to hear, same old tropes. We hear, he left. He didn't want to be a father. We hear all these, victimhood excuses. He cheated. This, that, and the other. Now here's the thing. We all know that, we're in a new dating market where dating is essentially dead and basically is essentially almost paid prostitution at this point. You feel me? I mean, now in between, of course, there's going to be people who's going to find connection, because here's the thing. Humans still want connection. It doesn't have to be on a fantasy of love per se, but, humans still want, connection and stuff like that. And I'm not against a connection and, personal displays of affection as well. With that being said, now, we always have to, when we heard a woman had a boyfriend and, he was abusive, him a narcissist and all that stuff, we almost have to just basically take it off of face value, because to the most part, there was no way for us to really find out about the relationship unless it was someone who's probably local or something like that. Now, of course, fast forward to 2026, we're in a time where if a female, let's just say you're dating a female, hypothetically, and let's just say you're dealing with a female and she says, she can't see you because maybe she's going through a lot. If you are friends or mutual friends on social media or have access to her IG or any of her social media outlets, unless she block you, it's only a matter of time till you see a post where you find out exactly why she flaked on a date, why she decided to break off the situationship or the relationship. The truth, time tells all, and whatever's in the dark will come to light. Now, and here's another thing too. Women, the only reason why women were considered better cheaters than men is because the men that these women cheat with, these men rarely want to take the job as the full-time boyfriend. They're just enjoying the spark, the flame of the situationship. And guess what? They're not going to step on any toes, because if they do and the relationship goes sour, he's gonna have to be the one to have to pick up the pieces and be the essentially the boyfriend. And usually, we all know that he doesn't want to be the boyfriend anyway. So essentially that relationship is going to die as well. So when these side ninjas get a phone call or a text message from you because you're trying to find out what's really going on and you've seen this guy's number, he has, at this point, he almost has to help her just so he could keep his thing going on, because best believe if he goes and tells you or her man or whoever he is that she's fucking around on him, then guess what? You know what they say? You break it, you pay for it. And guess what? He knows he doesn't want to pay for it. He knows that he doesn't want to be in a relationship. Neither does he want to not stop fucking her either. So, I mean, but guess what? He's going to do what he has to do, and he's going to help her lie. Now, woman on the other side, if you cheat on your girl with another woman, the other woman, she doesn't want to be a side chick unless you're paying her. She ultimately wants a relationship as well. So guess what? It will be, she has everything to gain from ratting you out to your girlfriend or to your wife. But see, now with social media is almost a great equalizer, because with social media, now it doesn't matter what a woman says. If you just do a deep dive or a little bit of research online, you can find out everything you need to know. Go on a woman's Facebook profile or IG profile, you'll see pictures of ex-boyfriends, men who are in the comment section. You see all types of things. I mean, at this point, the internet is forever. I mean, even if a woman makes OnlyFans, even if you don't know that she has an OnlyFans, you'll probably see it on her page. You'll see some remnants of it. Like I said, the internet's forever. And we got my boy Sky Daddy 4444 coming through. He says, "We in the building. Salute, big dog. I appreciate you for tuning in, my G. The righteous spirit is real." Yeah, we just got a little small just talk session. I didn't come on yesterday. I was doing that money mindset. So I figured, I might as well just shoot the shit with y'all now and maybe make some green content, something that, people will watch even after they get over the whole Clarissa Shields and Papoose situation. But while we're at it, we could talk about the update of the Clarissa Shields and Papoose situation. My boy Sky Daddy 4444 says, "She's not yours, it's just your turn. Womb donors at best, 2026 and beyond. Seek first. Facts."
My nigga.
I appreciate my boys tuning in tonight. The righteous fear is real. Sky Daddy, I got a question. That being said, with the fact that she's not yours and it's just your turn, which I totally agree with, and you say womb donors at best, would you suggest Papoose have a baby by Clarissa Shields? Because, I mean, for all intents and purposes, Clarissa Shields is not a bad looking chick. She's kind of all right looking. I mean, she's a female boxer, so she's going to be a little bit masculine, but do you think that, maybe he should go ahead and, have an athletic child, or, or at least have a sugar mama as this baby mama? What do you suggest in this case, in this situation, Sky Daddy 444444? I want your opinion, because at this point, Papoose is supposed to be what, a freestyle rapper? Does he even really make any real money? You know what I'm saying? Other than his little things on when he be on TV and stuff like that. Does he even really make that much dough? I mean, at this point, Clarissa Shields is his cash cow, because it's not like he could drop both of them chicks and start his rap career again. He's gonna have to go into something other career, bro, because the rap ain't it. And even for successful people, rap ain't even it. You feel me? Like, what does he do in this case? Sky Daddy 44444 says, "Do either of them have kids already?" Clarissa Shields has no kids. She's about what, 30 or something like that. Clarissa Shields kind of young. I mean, she's not that young, but she ain't that old either. Let's see here. How old is Clarissa Shields? Clarissa. Let's see here. Clarissa Shields' age. She is 31. She's 31 years old. She's 31 years old. And no cap, I could tell that she does like him. I think she does like Papoose. But, let's just be real. What does liking you really mean? Because, we could say, okay, she like you, she like him and all that. But damn, did she like him enough not to be messing around with another dude when he went to go, when he went to go chill with his daughter and Remy Ma on Christmas?
Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
I'll honestly say that might have been a bad move on him too, because They got each other September 2025, and he's spending Christmas with his daughter and Remy Ma. I mean, I know he wasn't trying to chill with Remy Ma like that. It was for the kid, but I don't know, man. That's a little tough, bro. You know, you got your boxer millionaire girlfriend, and she could be on Christmas alone, bro. Now, SkyDaddy44444 says, if neither have kids, roll them salt shakers. If he already has a kid, he needs to drop her yesterday and focus on the kids. Well, he does have a kid. And when you say roll them salt shakers, what you mean by that? What do you mean by rolling them salt shakers? I'm trying to understand the analogy. I mean, are you just basically saying that they should just basically hook up and be together, or what are you trying to say? Because here's the thing, he could drop Clarissa Shields, but here's the thing, though. I mean, look, men should have their own way to do what they gotta do, but I'm just trying to understand, at this point, he could do what he has to do, but he definitely needs to invest in the money mindset himself, because Clarissa Shields is the cash cow. You dig? I mean, she's the cash cow. Now, SkyDaddy44444 says salt shakers, roll the dice and have the kid with her. Oh, okay. Well, look, like I said, man, look, she's the one with a career. I mean, Papoose is 48. Look, fellas, I would never tell you at 48 is too late. It's 40. I'm 46, and guess what? I done made my mistakes. I done fucked up and shit like that. And guess what? It ain't too late for me. But hey, at the same time, I'm only Cali West. I ain't Papoose. Papoose essentially has been in the limelight for at least 20 years plus. Bruh, I don't know, man. I mean, at this point, he's a professional boyfriend, bruh. I mean, he might have to do what he has to do. I mean, me personally, I don't know if I could just swallow the fact that, she was messing with another dude. You feel me? Now, like I said, it really depends on what we're talking about here, because we all know that relationships, even marriage, especially marriage, are all business relationships anyway. What does Coach Greg Adams say? Men are in love, women are in business. But what if it's Clarissa Shields that's in love and he's in business? Because at this point, even if he would have stayed with Remy Ma, I don't know. I mean, is Remy Ma even doing shit? When was the last time someone was like, yeah, I'm about to go buy a Remy Ma album, or I'm about to go to a Remy Ma concert. I ain't never heard that before. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What y'all think? Now, Sky Daddy also says he needs to drop her ASAP and focus on them kids. This won't end well. They're not compatible. He's simping again. Well, he is definitely. Well, here's the thing. That's one thing that's undisputable. He's definitely simping if he see this already. And what's crazy is that. See, here's the thing. If he already knew, or let's just say they said, okay, we're dating, but I kind of have some loose strings. That would be one thing. And at the end of the day, they're the only ones who know what's really going on in the relationship. But at the same time, the fact that she's up here trying to, see, here's the thing. She's claiming that she's gonna sue 50 Cent, and she's saying that this dude, what's the dude? Maserati line and all that stuff like that. It's like what she's trying to do is damage control. But the thing is, damage control is a little tough when there's timestamps of your, of your indiscretions. With that being said, I do want to show some videos of her alleged indiscretion. Now, it's nothing perverted or porno or nothing like that, but here she go claiming that, this dude and 50 Cent tripping.
Weirdo niggas. One, I don't know you, right? Another one. Yes. I like that.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh! Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
By the way, you know what's so funny too? People are in my comments trying to back up Remy Ma, talk about Remy Ma didn't cheat. Whatever. With that being said, let's go back to the video one more time. Sky Daddy, he a fool. He says, her daddy with a wig on.
This is a sick Negro.
How you recognize weirdo niggas? One, I don't know you, right? Another one. Yes. I like that.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Sky Daddy 444 says, her dad with a wig on and hard pass on her. Sheesh.
Emotional damage.
You know what's crazy? There's at least, there's at least 2 out of 10 sisters, or 2 out of 3 sisters who probably look like that too. Ouch. Sky Daddy says, sent $10 on the Cash App, big dog, for the collection plate. Salute. Oh man, I appreciate that, my G. You know I need that like 4 flats on the Cadillac.
My nigga.
Let's see here. Check the Cash App. Oh shit. Okay, let's see here. What does it say? All the glory to the Most High. Yes, sir. You already know. For real, for real.
He ain't lying.
Man, I appreciate that. G. I do appreciate the support from all y'all. I just appreciate y'all just tuning in. You feel me? Now, Sky Daddy 4444 says, I didn't know LeBron can box. Damn. Yeah, here's the thing, man. I don't think she's ugly. I don't think she's ugly. I don't think she's unattractive. She just, see the thing, when you do a sport like that, and you're gonna be masculine, man. It's hard to keep your femininity. It's kind of hard, man. And then it's kind of hard for her to be masculine like that, bro. Like, it's gonna affect your features too. Like, I don't think she's a bad looking chick, but when you do manly stuff like boxing and stuff like that, you're not gonna really say all that fine. Like, I mean, you're gonna have certain characteristics that's gonna be masculine. Like, even here's the thing, like, even Layla Ali, she looked good, and I'm gonna say she's almost the exception to the rule. But even her, she didn't really. It's like she was just a naturally kind of big chick, but I don't know. She didn't seem that cut up to me, Layla Ali. As a matter of fact, I think she was supposed to go up against Clarissa Shields, but I don't think she did it because shit, Layla Ali is in her fucking 40s and stuff. You know, she ain't Mike Tyson. She ain't her daddy. She'll for real get knocked out. But Clarissa is like doing her best to claim that this all didn't go down.
So what is this dude lying for?
Listen, we were talking.
Okay, but you,
and that's
you
what
understand what I'm saying? How it looked? Because he not.
I know how it look. Listen, you keep acting like y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. You dealing with Curtis Petty Jackson, and I told you at the end of the day, he has been backed in the corner. This man keep dissing him.
He ain't lying.
And at this point, yo, you know, Papoose, man. At this point, man, you know, I know you probably half dead because, you know, Remy Ma broke your heart, but dog, you probably full dead in the heart now, bro. Like, that's, and then publicly too. But yo, that's the thing about social media. Social media exposes everybody, even the men. Everybody gets exposed. Everybody gets exposed. And she probably truly, and here's another too, she almost looked like she was low. She looked like she was like smoking and drinking that night too, because that was not sober singing or sober. When she was in that car, she looked like her eyes are tight. Yeah, she was smoking. Probably drinking and stuff like that. You dig? And guess what? People forget that people got phones out. Wow. And what's kind of crazy too is this would not have happened if she did not open her mouth to 50 Cent. Like if she would have just let Papoose have his little beef on the side, she would not have to deal with this situation right now. I mean, goddamn. I mean, let's just say, for example, there's a possibility that this could have came out maybe even later. And at that point, maybe Papoose would still have to do what he had to do. But here's the thing. It's one thing to leave Remy Ma, because Remy Ma, I don't know. Remy Ma was never really all that to me anyway. Like even on a sexual level, I don't know. I didn't see nothing in Remy Ma. Not saying that she was terrible and nothing like that, but you know, Remy Ma was just Remy Ma. Like, you know, she was neither here nor there. Real nondescript to me. But what's crazy is the fact that, I mean, she didn't really have, you know, I mean, go figure, shit. You know, he was probably more supporting her because of the fact that she was in jail for a while, right? But yo, you know, like I said, I hate to say this. I mean, I know, man, we shouldn't be dependent on people's money, but you know, homegirl, she might be a little generous with money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, man, I've never advised y'all to take a sucker route, but at the same time, if he know he's still smashing Remy, he know he's still gonna have holes on the side, then maybe what we think don't really matter. You feel me? Because maybe he needs to protect the bag. I don't know. You know, I don't know. For me to stay, I don't know. She'll have to buy me a $500,000 car or $250,000 car or something like that, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, you know what they say? They say dishonor is worth 1,000 deaths. But I don't know. Could you feel a little bit better if he was in a Bentley though? I don't know. You might be able to kind of, you know, put away them indiscretions. Like, what are we talking about here? Because think about it. I mean, I don't want to sound like a sucker or nothing like that, but the main reason why men don't accept cheating is because we're providing the woman with the lifestyle, right? But what if she's providing with the lifestyle? And let's just be real. There's going to be something that is going to be a little controversial. I understand that they said that they were together since September or they're dating since September, right? But usually when people date, this goes for men and women. There is always an overlap in relationships. Not, I wouldn't say always, but mainly on a woman's part. On a woman's part, if you're dealing with, just know if you're dealing with a woman, right, especially a new chick that you haven't had bedroom fun with, just know she's getting broke off by somebody else. Even if you're having bedroom fun with her, especially if y'all ain't even having, y'all still keep the condom on and stuff like that. Best believe she got another bull in the ring. You feel me? It's just that it might be on his way out. He might have a real girlfriend. Maybe she's trying to let him down easy. Maybe she got sugar daddy. But it is known that most chicks usually have. So when I found out about this little situation, maybe she did start dealing with him. But the only problem is that you can't just stop dealing with a guy when you're in the middle of dealing with Papoose and I tell Papoose I have him out here looking stupid. That's the problem.
It's really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
That's the problem. Because if you're transparent about it, it'll be one thing. Like, for example, you could tell that they wasn't transparent about it because if it was transparent about it, then Remy Ma wouldn't be trying to explain herself about why or how she don't know nobody.
Go niggas. One, I don't know you, right? Another one. Yes. I like that.
I don't know if y'all peeped that. She said this is crack. So I don't know if she was smoking, drinking, or what, but she was blowed, bro. And one thing is, too, there was all in his car, too. That was in his truck. Y'all remember that video that I played from y'all last week? Man, look. This chick, she definitely gave Buddy the trials. If you ask my opinion, of course.
You remember this? Remember she was on FaceTime with you? Remember this? Where I'm at? You remember this? Remember she was on FaceTime with you? Remember this? Where I'm at? At the house. Since we gonna play these games. Yeah. Shaking my head. From the streets. Thought she was singing to me, man. Nigga really thought she was singing to him. Stop playing, man. I'm gonna keep releasing videos now.
You sell it's all bullshit. All of it.
Hey, here's nothing to y'all. Just know, too. Any woman who's in any high intensity sport, or let's just say they do high intensity activities like yoga, they work out at the gym, they like to do a lot of cardio, boxing, and stuff like that. Just know she needs to be tapped out. You know what I'm saying? She needs them cheeks clapped vigorously, yo. Like ASAPidly.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Matter of fact, the hell? Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I lost my train of thought. Man, Sky Daddy. Oh, yeah, Sky Daddy says Remy Ma one hit a quitter, block her the next day. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like she ain't bad. Like she just neither here nor there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? It was just kind of crazy, just that it just kind of just goes to show that these chicks, man, it just goes to show that, you know, everything could seem all sweet and peaches of cream, and when you kind of find out, once the relationship is over, they just got nothing but bad things to say to each other. Like they were together for like almost 20 years, or I don't know how long they were together, but like the vitriol that she has towards him is as if he didn't hold her down in jail, as if he didn't go and watch her badass son become like a damn terrorist. Shit crazy, bro. But yep. But Clarissa over here trying to explain herself and try to talk about what didn't happen and all that. Nah, girl. You got caught. Straight caught. Red-handed.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
And that's one thing about women too. See, if she had a publicist or somebody or somebody of level-head, who was level-headed, they would have told her not to even respond to what 50 Cent would say. Even these videos, not to even respond. Well, not at least publicly. She want to go and try to give Papoose an excuse, behind closed doors. That's one thing, but the fact that she even fed the beast by even responding made it even look worse, because she basically made it seem true. Because it could have been like, okay, yeah, we're still on Christmas. I mean, it could have just been at that, or it could have just, or whatever rumors that they could have had. But if she just wouldn't have answered it, but here's the thing about women, man. They definitely care about their image and how they look. You would think, what would a female boxer care about her image, about, relationship cheating? Now, here's the thing, too. And here's another thing, too. The reason why she also trying to protect her image as far as this cheating thing goes is that if and when they break up, she's going to have to be able to be marketable to other men. And guess what? Social media is not very forgiving about people's past. So yes, you could probably go find some other sucker, but guess what? She know that she could potentially not get the best dude that she could get out the Papoose if everyone find out that she's cheating. Because let's just say she does really like to stay with Papoose. If she break up with him behind this situation, unless she find her what's that dude's name? What's that dude who's dating Megan Thee Stallion's name? I forgot his name. Unless she dates Klay Thompson, or somehow gets with Russell Wilson after, and guess what? And he'll have to get, so he has to divorce him first. Who else is gonna fall for the fact that she decided to go mess with some dude who wasn't even as popular as Papoose?
This is a sick Negro.
Again, y'all, social media is preventing women from hiding their cheating. it doesn't really matter what she says, but just the fact that receipts keep coming out, and the fact that she tried to dispute it, and it wasn't even making sense what she was saying. No one's going for it, bro. And you know what's funny too? Because I actually did kind of want them to work out. But you know what? You know, hope is not a strategy. If she really wanted them to work out, she wouldn't have been messing with another dude. Point blank. Point blank. Period. Here she go explaining it again. Here we go, y'all.
All right. I'm gonna have to put my camera for this one, because what is this boy dumb? Okay, Maserati. Take me off your page. You got this video, whatever these pictures was, take them down. He took them down. It messed up my page. Everything is lined up by threes. Okay. It's not that serious. You have your videos on my page and don't nobody film me and you together. All I ever did was show he begging to not get these pictures taken down. Excuse me, bud. I'm going to report it if you don't take it down. Make you 2 other posts and replace them. Take me off your page. You gonna mess my page up. Whatever that fuck that means. Now you never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. I took it down. You know, I 100% told you I had someone. You didn't. You already confirmed it in our text. What if I get a boyfriend? What you gonna do? That's what you said. I said, I told you I was in love with him. Who is him? Pap, you idiot. So what are you talking about? You told me that, and that's why I went back and got with my girlfriend. So why you mad? I'm not mad. I don't give a shit about what you do. You hurt me first. Don't post me on your shit and you got your women. I'm happy for y'all. I kicked it with them on Christmas because you was with Pap, which is great. I spent time with you even though you crushed me. How can you crush someone with something I already told you? Bud, you got to stop. I was still crushed. You crushed your own feelings. You told me after the internet shit. You didn't want to accept the truth. The day after, before that, I had no clue. He said, I told you before when the internet stuff happened, you was just mad that it was him. I never told you who I was with. I just said someone. I don't care about him. In your brain, that meant no one. Of course you don't. In my brain, you're who I care about. Stalker. Till I see a ring, I don't care what you're talking about. This is me telling him, you slow as hell. I know how to treat a woman. Man, I told this nigga no means no, nigga. What the fuck else do you have to say? What else do you gotta say? No means no, nigga. And I'm getting treated beautiful over here. I'm happy y'all believe in fake text messages. I believe in me. I know how to play my position. There is no part to play. Another picture of me. Delete. I never played with you. And that's it. I get it. That's my role. You fucking up. I said I'm fucking up. You have to be stopped. Who do you think you are, bud? I'm a good man. I said, okay. You can't bring what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? All this stuff he say, blah, 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 trust, love, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I don't need you to do that. Man, if somebody don't get this man off my motherfucking 50, your boy lied.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I can't believe you did this. I'm appalled. You ain't Paul. You a nigga that's stealing.
The cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Murder. I don't believe you. Murder. Fuck around and leave you. Murder. I don't believe you. Murder, murder. Your life's on the line. Am I wrong, y'all? But her reading that only makes me know for sure that they were dealing with each other. That talk was someone who was dealing with you before. So y'all, that was an intimate conversation. That was y'all hooked up, and he kind of, I don't think that he necessarily, well, Maybe he did think it was something more than what it was. You feel me? There's a possibility of that. I could believe that. I could believe that. Either way, whatever she said, talk about she don't know him and all that. At the end of the day, they were still hanging out really, 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 really tough. I keep on. Hey, social media, man. It's almost like social media is like it's the new. It's like voluntary surveillance because women are always putting up their statuses. They're always posting how they feel. They're always posting events of where they at and stuff like that. You can always do a little look. You can always follow back to these posts. Especially if they deal with some losing nigga and then you end up finding out who that was. Feeling she's dealing with a dude who got like 10 baby mamas type shit. You take the Facebook, the IG, all these inspirational quotes. I still remember one time, I don't know if y'all remember this website called Moco Space. That was like in 2006, 2008. But I still remember there was a chick I was dealing with. And the reason why I found out she was fucking with somebody else is because some dude was trying to say some flirty stuff like on her wall or in some type of group. And then the dude was like, and he's just like, oh, that's my baby or something like that, right? And I was like, oh, really? But then this other dude busted him. I was like, oh, if that's your baby, then why was I fucking the shit out of her the other night? I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I guess the relationship's over. But social media, hey, whatever's in the dark will come to light. And guess what? I'm all for it, yo.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm all for the shit. I'm all for it. Well, ladies, y'all wanted to be modern, right? Well, there you go. Now you got chicks talking to you like this now.
Fit to keep you here because you are still needed. That's a big thing. Being alive is nothing to be taken lightly. And that don't mean you got to do the most while you're here. It just means you are needed here. We need you here. We're glad you're here. Yes.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh. Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Saying that was a beautiful woman, but why is she so beautiful, and why is she so single, and why is she talking all this greetings, king, I love you, king, all types of shit? If she really felt that way, wouldn't she have already been someone's wife?
Nasty bitch.
Don't believe the hype, y'all. Don't believe the hype.
You ain't lying.
Now there was one video that I do need to go over tonight. Where is it at? Now, one thing about social media, one thing about Me Too and with social media, because guess what? One thing about social media is, yeah, I'm sure guys still be taking a chance of going to a woman's DM, but when you go to a woman's DM, you have a very high chance of getting exposed to the point that not only is she can share it with her friend group or a group chat, she might even share it online as well.
Emotional damage.
Because of that, because even if a man is attracted to a woman, he usually takes baby steps to ensure that he could be successful. Hence, men are not hitting on women and going up to women anymore. Not like they used to. Prime example. Check it.
extremely frustrated because no one approaches people on the street anymore. I was locking eyes with a guy at Whole Foods. He was interested, I was interested, giving all the signs, and he still didn't approach me. And I didn't approach him. So what does that say about me? And I guess I'm part of that problem. Honestly, I just want to be pursued like the good old days.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Here's my question for her. If the good old days are so great, why didn't you just get a husband then?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Feminism has taught them that they have all the time to act like they're in Sex in the City and act like they're in a Terry McMillan book and just live their life laissez-faire, just not really caring about, with no care in the world until they start getting a little bit older, and then they start having a different perspective on the type of dude that she wants to deal with. Now, you're the that's you guy. Now, Makai6018 says, late to the stream. What up, Callie? On the chat, I appreciate you, G. My boy Hashim Shabazz Company says, salute. I appreciate all y'all boys for tuning in. Even if it's late, it's never too late here in New Jam City.
My nigga.
Salute to y'all boys. Now, we was going over, I know y'all boys late, but I was just going over how Clarissa, she was trying to explain why she was trying to explain how everybody's lying and these guys are wrong, and 50 Cent, found a liar and liar, fans saw fire type shit. When in reality, she the one lying to her man.
Niggas. One, I don't know you, right? Another one. Yes. I like that.
You sell sound! It's all bullshit! All of it!
Alright. I'm gonna have to put my camera for this one, because what? Is this boy dumb? Okay, Maserati. Take me off your page. You got this video, whatever these pictures was, take them down. He took them down. It messed up my page. Everything is lined up by threes. Okay. It's not that serious. You have your videos on my page and don't nobody feel me and you together. All I ever did was show he begging to not get these pictures taken down. Excuse me, bud. I'm going to report it if you don't take it down. Make you 2 other posts and replace them. Take me off your page. You gonna mess my page up. Whatever that fuck that means. You never said you had a boyfriend and you know it. I took it down. You know, I 100% told you I had someone. You didn't. You already confirmed it in our text. What if I get a boyfriend? What you gonna do? That's what you say. I said, I told you I was in love with him. Who is him? Pap, you idiot. So what are you talking about? You told me that, and that's why I went back and got with my girlfriend. So why you mad? I'm not mad. I don't give a shit about what you do. You hurt me first. Don't post me on your shit and you got your women. I'm happy for y'all. I kicked it with them on Christmas because you was with Pap, which is great. I spent time with you even though you crushed me. How can you crush someone with something I already told you? Bud, you got to stop. I was still crushed. You crushed your own feelings. You told me after the internet shit, you didn't want to accept the truth. The day after, before that, I had no clue. He said, I told you before when the internet stuff happened, you was just mad that it was him. I never told you who I was with. I just said someone. I don't care about him. In your brain, that meant no one. Of course you don't. In my brain, you're who I care about. Stalker. Till I see a ring, I don't care what you're talking about. This is me telling him, you slow as hell. I know how to treat a woman. Man, I told this nigga no means no, nigga. What the fuck else do you have to say? What else do you gotta say? No means no, nigga. And I'm getting treated beautiful over here. I'm happy y'all believe in fake text messages. I believe in me. I know how to play my position. There is no part to play. Another picture of me. Delete. I never played with you. And that's it. I get it. That's my role. You fucking up. I said I'm fucking up. You have to be stopped. Who do you think you are, bud? I'm a good man. I said, okay. You can't bring what I bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? All this stuff he say, blah, 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 trust, love, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I don't need you to do that. Man, if somebody don't get this man off my motherfucking 50, your boy lied.
I quote a great Negro spiritual. Bitches ain't shit.
It can't be like this. It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
Yo, we do not believe her. Not one bit. Mm-mm-mm. Damn. So it's been about an hour. Okay. I think she has a message for people who ask her if she got kids. Check this out.
It's fuck no. Hell no. Absolutely fucking not. Don't even fucking disrespect me like that. Even thinking I have a motherfucking little bastard running around. Fuck no. Hell no. You must fucking got some. That's why you asked me. No, not me.
Hey, yo, womb donors at best. These chicks don't even want to have kids, bro. Shit is crazy out here, boy. All she want to do is be free so she could get some D. But hey.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Listen, dude, I'm done with
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
But yo, man, it's been about an hour. I'm gonna do my best to come on tomorrow. I appreciate everybody who's tuning in and everybody for showing love. The righteous spirit is real. Man, I hope y'all have a good night, and I will catch y'all during the week. I'll probably even come on tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best to come on tomorrow. If not, y'all see me on Wednesday. All right. Peace.